Hey guys, this is Rink from The Rink, and I'm gonna start showing you my bikes. Yeah, so we're gonna start with the Bayliss limited edition. Everybody knows this is a 1098R Bayliss edition limited to 500 pieces around the world. I'll be showing you my other two bikes in the background here, which is the 1199R. It's the 2015R. And then I have a 17959, and it's all fixed up. So I'm going to show you more of those bikes later on. But first, it's about this bike right here. They were so kind enough to actually bring this over. They had to service it, finish it up. I think they probably cleaned it too, a little bit at least. I could feel that the tank's a little warm. So while it's warm, start it up and see if it starts and if it sounds any good. Waiting for it. There you have it. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds a little different. It's a 1098. So I'm just gonna let it start for that little bit because the film in here is killing me. Anyway, so this was what I was telling you. As I can see, it's 181 or 500 in the world. From what I hear, this bike, sort of belongs to a museum instead of just any old garage in a dealership. I mean, obviously it belongs here as well, but wow, there's smoke coming out. Can you see it? There's smoke coming out from there. So it was pretty hot. Yeah, so this bike, it was just a fortuitous moment. It was just sitting here. I think it was sitting here for over 3-4 weeks. Nobody asked about it. And another 1299 final edition came in. It was sitting beside this. Another gentleman, because I was also interested in the 1299 final edition, but then that gentleman actually just bought the bike. But anyhow, back to this bike. This bike is stock. For as far as I could tell, Termignoni, Martini Forge. I don't know if it's magnesium. It's got 3,000, 2,000 Ks on it. So it's got it just did its service. But anyways, this is a special bike. It's got stock carbon a lot of places. And you can, it's new. It's the condition, it being stock and everything, it's new. I don't know how many owners went through it, but whoever owned it didn't ride it too much. And it's got the Bayliss livery. It's one of those more successful homologation bikes, and because it's a Bayliss, it was either you love it or you hate it. Some people wanted a 1098R like this one, but they didn't want the Bayliss and they wanted the red. This is a 1098R Bayliss edition and only 500. I'll take this one, please, thank you. Unless you really hate the livery, I think it's nice. It says 1098R Bayliss limited edition, not just numbered. Because back in the day, there weren't too many limited editions. So I think this, does sort of, like they say, belong to the museum instead of maybe on the street. I am going to ride this. I'm gonna ride this, as much as I can. I'm still sort of in between the 3 limited edition bikes possible to me. 1299 Superleggera, the 1098R Bayliss edition, and the Anniversario of Fogarty. So these are all just limited to 500 pieces in the world each. But hey, to be able to ride these, it's crazy. Right now I'm gonna start this up for you guys and see what it sounds like.
aftermarket exhaust. It says titanium on it, and it looks like it's aftermarket. I don't know if that's an aftermarket
market for an R model. Anyways, that's what this thing sounds like. 2015 1199R Panigale. Next bike. Okay, so we're next on this 17959. That's all fixed up. Got more carbons than many of these limited numbered editions. But anyways, this is a stock 959, you know, with a lot of stuff on it. So start it now and everybody hear what the 959 sounds like. Up a little bit. What do you guys think? You guys think it's loud or big? I think the 1199R was the loudest. And then the 1098 was pretty loud, but it sounded mild. And I'm gonna try the V4 that has the street legal Akrapovic. But yeah, this is the 959. It's 17 with 16,000 or 17,000 on it. Sounds pretty good. So next bike, the last bike of the day, I hope. Number one was forget his number because he won, I think, in total 4 championships. I think the first year he came out, he won. Pretty legendary. So anyway, so I just want to show everybody, it's got the Akrapovic titanium street legal exhaust. Let's start with the most controversial part. Most people say this is a V4S with a lot of little bin parts, and then they, you know, charge you a lot more. One thing that's true, they charge you a lot more. But what are you getting besides the Panigale V4 engine? It's a V4S engine, V4S fork. It's got the little funny wiring so that you know it's a very high-tech fork. Marchesini Racing magnesium gold wheels, tri-clutch. A lot of parts like isomas, grip, folding isoma levers, brake protector, sick rear set, and carbon fiber everywhere. It's a V4S everything except for the front frame, which is derived from V4R. It's not a V4R engine. That's where that controversial thing comes in. Some people want an R engine because they track the bike. Those of us who do not track them more than once a year or once 2 years don't really care for an R engine on the street. As it is, you cannot use this engine to its maybe 60% potential on the street. You need some or? So let me turn this off and not kill the lithium battery. So like I said, it's controversial in that, you know, they say they want to charge you more money for bin parts. Yes, bin parts perhaps charge you a lot more, the truth, but it's numbered. There's only 500 of these. Can you make your bike into this? Yes, you can, but I'm not 100%. But the software in this bike, I think it's got the V4R software, which is supposedly not allowed these days for dealers to just flash them onto any other V4S, and you don't have that software if you don't have an R, except for this. And then you have the front frame, which is derived from Ducati. I mean, what else do you think would warrant the price? I mean, with all the parts, not only the numbered edition part, higher windscreen, nice brake levers and clutch levers, grips, exhaust, that's more than what they're charging you already. From my math, they're already charging you less. If you were to build your own Anniversario, it's actually cheap. It's not go that far. It's not cheap, but it's definitely not outrageously priced like a lot of people make it out to be. But anyways, let me know which one you like and which one you'd pick. I'll start this thing up and everybody hear what this sounds like compared to the 1199R, 1098R, and a 959. Too bad I don't have a 748 here. And then the Superleggero, I guess I'm gonna have to do a separate video on that once I get my hands on it. Here's the start. Makes a funny noise. It's on neutral. Well, there you have it. 4 different eras and 4 different bikes. 1098, 1199, 959, and the V4. What do you think? What does this one sound like to you? Sound the best to you? If you like this video, please do COS, comment, like, and share it. If you think my stuff is pretty good, consider subscribing. Help me out a lot. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.